In this video, we will finish Chapter 10. We're going to cover Section 2, Finding a Regression Line. The key concept of this section will be taking data from a paired matched set and coming up with the equation of a line. The equation of this line we call the regression line. It is the straight line that best fits our data. The regression equation has formula y hat is equal to b sub 0 plus b1 x, and this algebraically describes the regression equation. Y hat we call the dependent variable, and x we call the independent variable. We're more familiar with the equation of a line looking like y equals mx plus b, but here we use the notation of b sub 0 for the y-intercept and b sub 1 for the slope. Our objective in this section is to find the equation of the regression line and make a prediction based on this equation. Like we said, the y-intercept of our regression equation is b sub 0, and the slope is b sub 1, giving us an equation of y hat is equal to b sub 0 plus b sub 1x. We do have parameters for the population, but we will restrict ourselves to only the sample in this case. The equation for the slope b1 and the y-intercept b0 are listed below. Again, we do not want to be intimidated by the length of these formulas. We will use a table, as in the previous section, to help us compute these formulas. What we do want to do is we want to look at the links between the two formulas. For example, we should see the denominators of both of these equations are exactly the same. We want to round both b1 and b2 to 3 significant digits. Let's do an example. Here, we're going to find the equation of the regression line linking the chocolate consumption and Nobel laureate winners for certain countries. Again, we're going to use a table to help us find all of these values. For example, x squared, y squared, and x times y for every set of paired data. And again, the last row will stand in for the sum of each of these columns. Now we can look at the formulas and find what b sub 1 and b sub 0 are equal to. If I recall my equation for b sub 1, I can plug in the values from the chart above, simplify the numerator and the denominator, and finally get a solution. To compute b0, we'll recall the formula, plug in the appropriate values from our table before, simplify the numerator and the denominator, and get a final answer for b sub 0. The final answer for this will be the equation of a line. So I'll take my basic equation of y hat is equal to b sub 0 plus b1x, plug in the values I have, and get a final answer. The last thing we want to do is make predictions. So let's use our chocolate Nobel data to predict the Nobel rate for a country with a chocolate consumption of 10 kilograms per capita. We take our regression equation we computed previously, plug 10 in for x, multiply 10 by our slope of 3.643, then simplify our solution and get our final answer of y hat equaling 25.144. This is an estimate for the Nobel rate of a country that consumes 10 kilograms of chocolate per capita. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll talk to you next time.